Hi, so today's topic will be arithmetic. We'll be looking at arithmetic since it's one of the most frequently tested topics on the GMAT quantitative exam. Let's begin with some sample questions. So this first question says 1 by 4 to the power of 2 minus 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 is equal to what? So here we are calculating 1 by 4 whole square minus 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 is how much? We have our various options here. So from these two terms we can take 1 by 4 common. With that you are left with 1 by 4 square is 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 into 1 by 3, you are left with 1 by 3. The LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. 4 3s is 12 minus 3 4s is 12. 3 minus 4 is minus 1 divided by 12. 4 into, when you multiply these two terms, you will get 4 into 12, that is 48, and you have a minus 1 on top. So minus 1 by 48, that is option C. Let's look at the next question. So this question here is x is equal to 1 by 2, then x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x is equal to how much? So we know that x is half. We need to know the value of x to the power of 4 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2 plus x, that is x to the power of 1, is how much? Let's substitute. We can simplify it. To simplify our calculations, we can look at these two terms and take x to the power of 3 common. You will be left with 1 plus x. And in these two terms, if you take x common, we are left with x plus 1. This is what we need to calculate. Now again, if you take 1 plus x common, you will be left with x cube plus x is what? So we are calculating 1 plus x is halves, 1 by 2 into half raised to the power of 3 plus half. Taking the LCM as 2 here, you have 2 plus 1 in the numerator. Here 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 whole raised to 3 is nothing but 1 by 8 plus 1 by 2, which is equals to 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 2. Here again you have to take the LCM of 8. So 8 1s is 8 plus 2 4s is 8. You are left with 3 by 2 into 1 plus 4 is 5 divided by 8. Multiply these two fractions, you get 15 divided by 16, which is option C. So here what we did was simplify our expression, the equation that was given to us to calculate its value, the expression. I simplified it by taking the common elements out so that our calculation just got a bit simpler. Next, let's look at the next question. The number 2 minus 2 by 3 is how many times the number 1 minus 2 by 3? So they are asking us the number 2 minus 2 by 3. Let's first simplify this. Take the LCM as 3. 3 2s will be 6 minus 2, that is 4 by 3, is how many times the number 1 minus 2 by 3. By simplifying this, taking the LCM as 3, you have 3 minus 2 as 1. So 1 by 3. So they are asking you 4 by 3 is how many times 1 by 3. So it is 4. We clearly know it is 4 into 1 by 3. So the answer is D, option D, that is 4. Let's look at the next question. So here we are asked 0.1 plus 0.2 to the power of 2 plus 0.3 to the power of 3 is equal to what? Okay. So we have 0.1 plus 0.2 raised to the power of 2 plus 0.3 raised to the power of 3. So that is nothing but 0.1 plus 0.2 is 2 divided by 10 and 0.3 is 3 divided by 10. So whole raised to 3. Okay. So here we have 2 raised to 2 will be 4 and the denominator 10 raised to 2 will be 100 plus 3 raised to 3 will be 27, 3 cube is 27, divided by 10 raised to 3 will be 1000. So, we are left with 0.1 plus 4 by 100 is 0.04 and 1000 by 27 is 0.027. You have 3 decimal places here and 2 decimal places here. Adding, you get 0.1, 4 plus 2 will be 6 and 7, 167. That is option C. Let's look at the next question. Given that 1 raised to 2 plus 2 raised to 2, 3 raised to 2, so on until 10 raised to 2, the sum is equal to 385. What is the value of 3 raised to 2 plus 6 raised to 2 plus 9 raised to 2, so on up till 30 raised to 2. Okay. So, here what we given? We are given 1 raised to 2, that's 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on up till 10 square is equals to 385. And they are asking us what 3 square plus 6 square plus 9 square plus so on up till 30 square is equal to what? So, 3 square can be written as 3 into 1 whole square, 6 square can be written as 3 into 2 whole square, 9 square can be written as 3 into 3 whole square, so on up till 30 square is nothing but 3 into 10 whole square. Now, if you take 3 square common from all of these terms, what are you left with? Here you are left with 1 square, the second term becomes 2 square, third term becomes 3 square and so on up till 3 into 10, so that is 10 square. This is what we are left with, and we are already given the value of this expression here, saying that it is 385. We know 3 square is 9, so we need 9 into 385. So, our answer comes 9 5s are 45, 9 8s are 72 plus 4 6, 9 3s are 27 plus C 34. So, 3465, that is option E. Now, let us look at the next question. A student responded to all of the 22 questions given on a test and received a score of 63.5. If the scores were derived by adding 3.5 points for each correct answer and deducting 1 point for each incorrect answer, how many questions did the student answer incorrectly? So, here they are giving us the information that there are 22 questions on a test. So, let us say the correct ones are X, then the incorrect ones will be 22 minus X. If you assume that he answered X questions correct, automatically whatever are left from the 22 are incorrect. Okay, so they are saying by adding 3.5 points for each correct answer. So, to calculate the score, you will multiply 3.5 into the number of correct answers, that is X, plus and deducting 1 point for each incorrect answers. So, we will have to say they are deducting, so it is minus 1. They will give you minus 1 for the remaining, that is 22 minus X incorrect answers, and this is his or her total score, and it is given that the total score is 63.5. So, the total has to come out to be 63.5. So, let us expand 3.5x plus minus 1 into 22 is minus 22, minus 1 into minus x is plus x, is equals to 63.5. Add the terms of x, you get 3.5 plus 1, that is 4.5x, minus 22, if you take it to the other side, you have here is equal to 63.5 plus 22. That is how much? 63.5 plus 22 is 85.5. So, x is equal to 85.5 divided by 4.5, the decimal part, 5 9s are 45, 5 1s are 5 7s are, then 5 1s are, and 9 1s are 9 plus 8, 81, 9 9s are is 81. So, x comes out to be 19. So, what is the question asking us? How many questions did the student answer incorrectly? So, x is our number of correct answers, that is 19. So, the incorrect ones, that is 22 minus x, will be 22 minus 19, that is 3. That is option A. Let's look at the next question. What is the value of the expression x into x minus 2 whole raised to 3 when x is equal to minus 1? So, they are asking us what is the value of this expression, x into x minus 2 whole raised to 3 is equal to what, given that x is equals to minus 1. So, x is minus 1, so you have minus 1 here into minus 1 minus 2 whole raised to 3, that is equal to minus 1 into minus 1 minus 2 will add up to give you minus 3 whole raised to 3. When you cube minus 3, you will have minus 27. 3 cube is 27 and minus 1 whole cube is again minus 1. So, minus 1 into 27 is a plus 27. That is option E. Okay, let us look at the next question. 10 raised to 3 is how many times 0.01 raised to 3? They are asking us 10 raised to 3 is, say, some k times 0.01 raised to 3. They are asking us what is k, how many times is it? So, 10 raised to 3 is equals to k into 0.01 is nothing but 10 raised to minus 2, because 1 by 100 is 0.01. There are 2 zeros, this is 1 by 10 square, which is equals to 10 to the power of minus 2. So, by expanding, you get 10 raised to minus 2 whole raised to 3 will be 10 raised to minus 2 into 3, that is minus 6. 10 raised to 3 is how many times 10 raised to minus 6. So, you will get k is equals to 10 raised to 3 divided by 10 raised to minus 6. Again minus 6 in the denominator, when you take it up, it will become plus 6 plus 10 raised to 6. And 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 6 is what? Nothing but 10 raised to 3 plus 6, that is 10 raised to 9. And this is option C. Hope that was clear. Let us look at the next question. 5 raised to 8 plus 1 into 5 raised to 4 plus 1 into 5 raised to 2 plus 1 into 5 raised to 2 minus 1 is equal to what? Okay, for this you just need to remember that when you are looking at the terms, these are in the form of a minus b into a plus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. So, here it is 5 raised to 2 minus 1 into 5 raised to 2 plus 1. If this is a, this is b, this is a minus b and this is a plus b. So, you will be, when you are multiplying these two, let us write the expression 5 raised to 8 plus 1 into 5 raised to 4 plus 1 into 5 raised to 2 plus 1 into 5 raised to 2 minus 1 is equal to what? When you multiply these two, you get a square plus b square. Squaring of 5 raised to 2 will give you 5 raised to 4 minus 1 square is 1 again. So, 5 raised to 4 minus 1, and here you have 5 raised to 4 plus 1 into 5 raised to 8 plus 1 is equal to what? Again these are in the form of a plus b into a minus b, a and b here being 5 raised to 4 and 1 respectively. So, when you multiply these two terms, you are left with 5 to the power of 4 whole square will give you 5 to the power of 4 into 2, that is 5 raised to 8 minus 1, 5 raised to 8 plus 1 into 5 raised to 8 minus 1. We need to calculate this. So, this is again in the form of a plus b into a minus b, here a and b being 5 raised to 8 and 1 respectively. So, that will become 5 raised to 8 whole square will give you 5 raised to 8 into 2, that is 8 into 2 is 16. 5 raised to 16 minus 1 square is again 1. This is what finally our answer is, and this is option A. If n is an integer and 3n by 7 is a perfect square, the smallest possible value of n is, okay. So, it is given that n is an integer and you want 3n by 7 to be a perfect square. A perfect square will not have anything in the denominator, will have 1 in its denominator. So, that is why we will definitely have to multiply this by 7 to convert this into a perfect square, and also 3 is only having a power of 1, so we need a power of 2 for perfect square or an even power. So we multiply it by 3 to the power of 1, that is the least even number that can come out to be. So this way the 7 gets cancelled and we have 3 to the power 1 into 3 to the power of 1, 3 square. So the smallest possible value of an integer n to convert 3n by 7 into a square is 3 into 7, that is 20, that's equal to 21, which is option C. Hope you understood that. Sum of all integers k such that minus 26 is less than k less than 24. Okay, it's minus 26 is less than k and less than 24. It is also given that k is an integer. K has to be, values of k should be integers. So it will be minus 25, minus 24, minus 23, minus 21, so on up till 0, and then again 1, 2 and so on up till 22, 23, that's it. It ends at 23. It's less than 24, it's not less than equal to, so we'll have to stop at 23. So when you look at this, you can go on adding and check what the answer is, or just in a shorthand way, you know that there is a minus, there's a plus 23 and there's a minus 23. The sum comes out to be 0. They cancel out each other. There's a minus 22 and there's a plus 22. So they cancel out, giving you an addition of 0. Similarly, all of these numbers, you have a minus 2 for a plus 2, you have a minus 1 for a plus 1, the sum of all these integers will be equal to 0. So the sum, in short, is just the sum of these two integers which are left, which don't get cancelled out, which is minus 25 minus 24 will come out to be, the sum of these two will come out to be minus 49, which is option D. Option D is our answer. Let's look at the next question. A rope 40 feet long is cut into two pieces. If one piece is 18 feet longer than the other, what is the length in feet of the shorter piece? The length of the longer piece will be 18, x plus 18. Okay, and it's already given that the rope total length is 40 feet. We can write 40 is equals to length of the shorter piece x plus length of the longer piece x plus 18, which is 2x plus 18 is equals to 40. X, 2x comes out to be, taking 18 to the other side, you have 40 minus 18 is 22, and x comes out to be as 22 divided by 2, which is 11, which is answer option B. Answer is option B. 2 plus 2 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 4 up till 2 to the power of 8 is equal to what? Okay, so what is the expression that we are given here? 2 plus 2 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 5 plus 2 to the power of 6 plus 2 to the power of 7 plus 2 to the power of 8 is equals to what? 2 plus 2 is equal to what? 2 plus 2 is 4. 4, which is nothing but 2 to the power of 2. Okay, so let's write it down. So we have 2 to the power of 2 plus, start from here, 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 4, so on up till 2 to the power of 8. Okay, now what is 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 2? It is nothing but 4 plus 4, which is equals to 8. 8 is not, 8 is 2 to the power of 3. We can say, so we write this as 2 to the power of 3, and then again you are left with 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus so on plus 2 to the power of 8. This will keep on continuing. 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 3 is 2 into 2 to the power of 3. So it gets added. 2 to the power of 3 into 2 to the power of 1 is 2 to the power of 3 plus 1, that is 4. So in such a way, as you go on grouping each of the terms and summing it up, you will be finally left with 2 to the power of 8 plus 2 to the power of, and you keep on adding all these terms, you will realize it follows a pattern. So you will be left with 2 to the power of 8 plus 2 to the power of 8 at the end of which, and that comes out to be 2 to the power of 9. which is option A is our answer. I hope it's clear. Whenever you add 2 raised to the same powers, you will be left with 2 raised to the next power, that is 2 power 1 plus 2 power 1 is 2 to the power of 2, 2 power 2 plus 2 power 2 is 2 to the power of 3, and 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 3 is 2 to the power of 4, so on and so forth. The sum will go up till you add what is left at the end. Last is 2 to the power of 8, so 2 to the power of 8 plus 2 to the power of 8 comes out to be 2 to the power of 9. Sum of 3 integers is 40. The largest integer is 3 times the middle integer and the smallest integer is 23 less than the largest integer. What is the product of these 3 integers? Okay. So let's say that the middle integer is x. So you have the largest integer, which is 3x, because it is 3 times the middle integer, and the smallest one is 23 less than the largest integer, so 3x minus 23. Now you are given that the sum, that is 3x plus x plus 3x minus 23, sum of these 3 integers is equals to 40. So that means 3x plus x is 4x plus 3x is 7x is equals to, taking 23 on the other side, you have 40 plus 23, that comes out to be 63. So x is 63 divided by 7, 7 cancels 63 9 times, so x is equals to 9. So the 3 integers are x is 9, 3x is 27, and the smallest one is 3x minus 23, that is 27 minus 23 is 4. So now what are they asking? They are asking us the product of these 3 integers. The product is equals to 27 into 9 into 4. You can quickly do the calculations, or you can check if one of these is a multiple of 9, which of these is multiple of 9. So how can you check? The sum of the digits should be a multiple of 9 to be, for the number to be divisible by 9. So when you check 1104, the sum comes out to be 4 plus 1 plus 1, that is 6. It is not a multiple of 9, so that's out. 972, 7 plus 2 plus 9 is equals to 9 plus 9, 18. Yes, 18 is a multiple of 9, so yes, we can keep this option as one of the options. It is multiple of 9. 672 is 9 plus 6, 15. The sum of the digits are not a multiple of 9. The sum of the digits here is equals to 15. Here also it's not a multiple of 9, and here the sum of the digits is equals to 12. It is also not a multiple of 9. So we are only left with option B. Option B is our answer. Those were some questions on arithmetic. Hope they were clear. Thank you for watching.